All right, so I'm looking at the boxing schedule, and I see that Curtis Stevens have a fight coming up on the same card. The Mir Mansour, Steve Cunningham fight is on under, and I see he's fighting this guy Tureano Johnson. Now, I've never seen this guy fight before. He's undefeated. I know he's fights from. I know he's from the Bahamas. He's fought in the Olympics from the Bahamas. He has a pretty extensive amateur background. Okay. So, I go on YouTube and stuff or whatever, I start Googling him and start looking up a bunch of his fights, as many fights. It's not too much footage online under him, but this guy got some serious power. In fact, he likes to fight on the inside. He fights a lot like Curtis Stevens, in my opinion. So I'm looking it up, I'm like, oh man, I know Curtis Stevens is coming off of a win against Patrick Majewski. He fought him recently, knocked him out like 30 seconds into the fight. And before that, he lost to Golovkin. But that's a respectable loss because I think Golovkin's one of the top guys in middleweight right now. So anyway, I'm looking up this guy's fight, and I'm like, this guy got a mean hook. He has a mean left hook. He has quick looping power shots, man. This guy actually has some power. Now, in his last fight, I was actually surprised. He fought a guy named Willie Fortune, was able to beat him throughout the whole fight. I think all 10 rounds. I forgot how many rounds the fight went. But he wasn't able to stop him, which I was surprised. And, maybe, I did hit up Curtis Stevens on Twitter, and I told him, like, listen, yo, this fight you coming up, don't sleep on this guy. And he responded, he reacted to me. Not in the way that I thought he would be, but I guess he felt a little disrespected that I would even say that to him. He's like, yo, who's this guy that, I guess he feels like he's way, beyond this guy. And he wasn't even able to knock out the last guy. So, why would I even come at him with that BS and stuff like that? So that's his reaction to it. He's like, no, that guy needs to be worried about me. Listen, he's hungry. He's undefeated. We already know you face better competition. You probably are the better boxer overall. In my opinion, you are. I'm just saying, this guy isn't Patrick Majewski. This guy is not just some regular bum, in my opinion, from the footage I see. Maybe he is, he wasn't able to stop the last guy that I thought he should have been able to stop. But I seen him stop a lot of other guys. They were probably some bums or whatever, but at the same time, you never know. This is a fight that I think is going to end early. I think it's going to be 1, 2, 3 rounds, possibly first round stoppage, first round knockout. Both of these guys hit hard. They like to fight on the inside. They both have quick left hooks, close range, will put you to sleep early. I think this is a good fight. Definitely be sure to watch this fight because I think this is going to have a quick, devastating knockout early. Curtis Stevens, he has boxing ability. He can stay on the outside and jab. It's just that he's short. He has short arms. But I think he's better fighting on the inside. He has a lot of power in his hooks. I think this fight is going to be a brawl, and I think somebody's going to get knocked out early. So be sure to check this fight. My opinion, I think Curtis Stevens is going to put this guy to sleep early, but you never know. This guy also has power, and he does have some boxing ability as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this guy is. I wouldn't be surprised. You never know. This is boxing. Anything can happen. But definitely check this fight out. I think Curtis Stevens is going to win by early knockout. All right. I think these guys are going to slug it out. We were able to see how durable Curtis Stevens is in the Golovkin fight. I've never seen Curtis Stevens. Curtis Stevens took a lot. He's lost, but that was the first time I actually seen him take a lot of punishment like that. But he was able to withstand that punishment and last and survive. At least the fight was stopped, but he didn't get knocked out. He got dropped, but he didn't get knocked out. Okay, so be sure to watch that fight. It's on April 4th on I think it's on NBC, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. Follow me on Twitter. Peace.